Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m., we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training programs, technical schools, skilled trade professions, employment opportunities, career exploration, and career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Toni Curtin, your host, and today we will be sharing the second installment of a five-part series entitled Choosing the Right Careers for You. Let me open up my share screen so that I can begin to provide you with this information. Okay, choosing the right career for you. As I said, this is a five-part series, and this is the second portion of it. The first part was on colleges and universities for those students that already know that once they graduate from high school, they want to go straight to college or university. Today's installment is on skilled trades. This installment is for the individual that has made the decision, I don't want to go to college. I may not know what I want to do, but this is an option or a possibility. So we are going to explore skilled trade as an option for you once you graduate high school. Okay, so what are skilled trade careers? Skilled trades are careers that often require less schooling and debt than a 4 year college program. They are occupations that require special skills and training, but they provide it as an alternative to college. For example, if you want to be an electrician, being an electrician requires specific, specialized training in becoming an electrician, but you don't have to go to college in order to get that training. The training can be provided in a classroom through a college course that's offered, or an apprenticeship program, or on the job training. So, skilled trades are occupations or positions that are specific, and they train you specifically for that purpose without having to go to college to get the training. These jobs are in demand for fields like advanced manufacturing, construction, and automotive. Today's skilled trade jobs offer a wide array of opportunities for high school and community college students. Employers in Michigan are now seeking talent to fill these roles now more than ever. It is a critical shortage in the skilled trades field here in Michigan, as well as across the United States. Partially because they're okay. My parents and my grandparents told me and my sisters and brothers and everyone else in my generation, go to college, get your education, and become a professional. And so that's what a lot of us did. We went to college and got college degrees to become teachers, lawyers, doctors, social workers, business people, management people, people in the white collar professional fields, not blue collar, which is what skilled trade is considered to be, a blue collar laborer worker. And so, because they steered a lot uh, of our generation in that direction, it left a lot of the vacancies in the skilled trade industry. And they are now desperate to fill those positions because those people that were in those positions, those plumbers, those electricians, those construction workers, those manufacturer workers, uh, those mechanics, those people are of age now where they can retire and are retiring. And so there are no qualified people to replace them because, and I'm not saying it's all of the problem, but a big portion of the problem was because um, no one was interested in going in that area, in that vocation. No one talked about it. No one encouraged it. No one explained what opportunities, you know, that could be available in those areas. And so, not just in Michigan, but all across the United States, the skilled trades profession is desperately hurting for talent to replace vacant spots because, you know, no one wanted to fill those spots. However, I'm here to say it's an excellent opportunity. And I'm keeping it so real when I say this. If I had my life to do over again, I would have went the skilled trades route. And I would have went the skilled trades route because skilled trades, my dad, he worked for Ford Motor Company. He worked as advanced manufacturing on the assembly line. My daddy made so much money, it's not even funny. And the reason why, if I had it to do over again, I would have gone this route is because it would have provided me with even greater opportunity than what I had by going the college route and getting the education that way. And what I mean by opportunity, I mean debt freedom. There is nothing wrong with education, but do it as debt free as you possibly can. And so, if I had it to do it again, I would have gone the skilled trades route because it would have provided me with a professional trade license in my skill set, and it would have provided me with a lucrative salary that would have allowed me to be in a position where I wouldn't have been in debt paying off um, student loans from college, and I would have been more financially secure and able to make decisions that would have benefited me greatly. There's nothing like financial freedom. When you're not in debt to something or someone, you now have choices. You now can choose what you want to do. And so it's an excellent opportunity right now to get in on because there's such a critical shortage, and you could position yourself financially really to be debt free and in a position where now you really can choose to do whatever you want to do and pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. And if you want to pursue that degree, and that's okay, but at least this way you do it debt free without having to take out any loans. That's my little uh, soapbox speech. Because when you get me on that subject of college expense and debt free, I go in this direction. So please forgive. Let me move on in my presentation. So, um, as I said, there is a sizable shortage currently that exists in Michigan, as well as, like I say, across the United States in the skilled trades. And this trend is expected to continue until the year 2026. Professional trades will account for more than 545,000 jobs in the state of Michigan, and approximately 47,000 of them will be new job openings. And they're expected to be at that amount annually over the next years until, like I said, 2026. Wages for skilled trade occupations are 45% higher than other occupations. Again, you make so much money in skilled trades. And I'm not saying money should be your focus, but it's a really good motivator, I gotta say. You know, there's nothing better than getting up in the morning, going to a career that you love, but that you get paid very well at. So, skilled trade professions, 45% higher than most other occupations. And I'm talking professional white collar positions as well, not just blue collar. I'm talking white collar positions. There are many skilled trade positions that pay more than educators, teachers. Um, you really don't begin as a professional white collar worker. You really don't begin to make uh, your median or high end income until you've been in your career for several years. In a skilled trade position, you start out making $54,000 annually. Most professionals don't start out making that kind of money straight from college. The opportunities in the skilled trades, they are massive, they are immense, and you just have so many directions that you can go into with it. Again, since 10 years, 20 years ago, the skilled trade profession has changed over time. It used to just be um, dealing with industrial work, construction, automotive, assembly line, those areas. Now it has changed to include other industries as well, such as healthcare, such as IT, computer. Those are considered skilled trades under the service trade category. But the main point of going into skilled trades as opposed to going to college is because to go into these positions, it doesn't require you to have a 4 year college degree. Whereas uh, applying for professional positions, um, marketing, management, uh, education, psychology, sociology, the social sciences, all of these positions require that you have education. All of these positions require that you have a college degree, and more likely than not, a master's degree. Under the skilled trades industry, it's broken up into three categories: advanced manufacturing, construction, and automotive. Um, Under manufacturing, you were thinking years ago, it just used to be, your assembly line, but it's so much more now because of technology and the way things have changed and evolved. Technology is truthfully um, integrated in just about every area and in every aspect of the skilled trades industry. You are not just on an assembly line, you are working with 3D models and computer simulations and software developments. The career paths for advanced manufacturing could be assemblers and fabricators. Those are the people that design and create and craft models out of sheet metal and steel and things like that. Computer numerical control operators, grinders and polishing workers, inspectors, machine operators, production workers, tool and die makers, welders, cutters, solderers, brazers. All of these people work in the manufacturing industry. They're dealing with the robotics because a lot of the manufacturing is not just assembly line with people along the line anymore. It's not really like that anymore. Because of technology, a lot of it is robotics. And so Now positions require that you need to know how to work them as well as repair and fix them. And so that also involves, like I said, computer. You could they're programmed and you need to know how to do those things. And so the face of manufacturing has changed considerably. You used to be the one that would uh, apply the screw onto the bolt that was on the car seat that came down the line. Now you've got robots doing that, and you are being taught how to man those things. So it's more than just um, on an assembly line like it used to be, 20 years ago. In the construction industry, these jobs require you to be able to problem solve. And through math skills and ability, you have to be able to calculate measurements and weights and be able to read blueprints. It is not just pouring cement in a bucket and mixing it up and applying it to a brick wall. Things have changed immensely from 20 years ago, how skilled trades used to be versus how they are now. Technology is so that uh, you have to know how to work software programs and things of that nature in order to function and do your job. Possible career paths in construction include carpenters and construction laborers and supervisors, project managers, cement masons, electricians, plumbers, welders, sheet metal workers, painters, roofers, um, entrepreneurs, business people, contractors. It is so wide open. You can go into so many directions, and the pay and the salary for all of them is very, very lucrative. In the automotive industry, you have mechanics, automobile technicians, um, and they repair as well as perform maintenance to keep the vehicles in good working condition. Again, because of technology, it's not like it used to be, where you're under a hood of a car and uh, your hands are greasy and dirty. Don't get it twisted. Yes, they will be greasy and dirty, but not like it used to be, because now if something goes wrong with your vehicle right now today, if something went wrong in my vehicle, first of all, my vehicle will send my phone a message alerting me something's wrong. And then the message that it would send my phone would tell me exactly, it would diagnose the problem and tell me exactly what's wrong and what I need to do about it, as well as contact my dealer and make the appointment for me so that I can come in and get service. And so my point being that everything is technology based, and they hook your car up to a computer and it tells you what's wrong. You don't have to figure it out and let me listen to the sound of the engine. It's so not like that. It's so much more um, technology involved now, that it's not the old laborer's position that it used to be. You really have to know and understand a lot of the computers and the mathematic calculations in order to figure out and do your job effectively. The possible career paths for automotive includes body and related repair work, automotive service technicians and mechanics, automotive glass installers and repairers, bus truck and diesel mechanics, engine and other machine assemblers, mechanical engineers, and mechanical engineer technicians. And all of these people in all three of these industries, they get paid very, very well in their positions. Then you have the apprenticeship programs. Every industry offers an apprenticeship of some sorts. The even right now today in culinary arts, there is an apprenticeship program. There are not too many industries that don't have a form of an apprenticeship program. What is an apprenticeship program? An apprenticeship program is a program that allows you to work on the job and get actual application learning in how to do your job, as well as go to school and in a classroom getting the theoretical practices of how to do your job. Most apprenticeship programs in construction and advanced manufacturing offer a classroom time of maybe 1 to 2 days per month, and the rest of the week and the rest of the month, you're actually on the job learning. With automotive, it's a little bit more than that. I do believe you're like in the classroom like 3 to 4 days a week for their apprenticeship. But still, um, it's less time than a 4 year college degree. You're making money as you are learning, and you are starting out at a considerably higher wage than just getting an average job somewhere else. Uh, there is pay raises in an apprenticeship as you show proficiency and you progress in the classroom as well as in your on the job training. You get raises. Apprenticeships earn 40 in construction. Apprenticeships earn 45% of the base wage of a journeyman, which is a professional in that skill trade, a journeyman electrician or a journeyman carpenter. You earn 45% of their base wage. Um, Professional journeymen in construction, especially, they start out around 17 to $20 an hour, especially if you're union. If you are non-union starting out, you can start out between $15 and $20 an hour. If you go through the apprenticeship program, depending upon which of the trades you select, they vary. The shortest program is 2 years. The longest program is 5 years. One of the longest programs is the electrician's program. That's a 5 year program. You'll start out around $17 an hour. By the time you finish the program, your salary will jump to $30 an hour. That that's just awesome. I just can't even say it enough. Um, you work 40 hours a week under an apprenticeship. It's not a part time thing. You work a full 40 hours a week. And many, especially in construction, because they have projects that they have to complete and builds that they have to do by certain time frames, and usually they are behind because, well, currently because we're in a pandemic, but um, them working outside in their builds, weather delays them, budgets delay them, and so they're always under the gun and they have overtime to spare. I mean, they are always offering overtime. And through the overtime, you can pretty much double your salary. This is why I say it's such a lucrative field to go into. The requirements for any of the industries, whether it's advanced manufacturing, construction, or automotive, is that you need your high school diploma or a GED. You have to be 18 years of age at the time that you apply and put your application in. Not, I'm getting ready to turn. If you're not 18 when you submit the application, they won't accept it. So just wait until you turn 18 before you submit your application. You need a valid driver's license. You need reliable transportation. You will also need to take an aptitude test. They have two kinds. They have the CAST or the ACT work keys. The ACT work keys you take, you know, in high school. Every year we give the SAT, ACT work keys exam, and you can utilize the scores from those to submit when you're applying for any of the skilled trades position. Most of them will accept your score from high school, especially if it was done within the last 2 years. If it is older than that, or you don't have it or can't find it, can't locate the score, then you'll have to take the CAS entrance exam. Basically, what they are trying to demonstrate is that you are proficient to a ninth grade level in English and math, science, and social studies. Specifically, if you are proficient in Algebra 1A and B, then you will be successful on these exams as well as in the position if you get hired. That is the level that you have to be proficient on, Algebra 1A and B. As you advance more in the career, then you're going to need to know how to do geometry and trigonometry. But certainly in the beginning, at the entry level, Algebra 1A and B is sufficient. The last thing, but the most important thing, is you have to pass a drug screening when you apply. And you have to remain drug free your entire employment career. I cannot stress that enough. Drug free is any construction skill trade, any automotive manufacturing skill trade, or any automotive advanced manufacturing skill trade, or any automotive career. You have to be drug free, not recreational marijuana, um, not I have a medicinal marijuana card. None of that is acceptable. You have to be drug free when you apply, and you have to remain drug free because they test you throughout your entire employment career. This is actually this is absolutely vital because you are working with machinery, you are working on builds that cost millions of dollars, and they cannot afford for accidents and mistakes. You know, it impairs your judgment. It impairs your ability to uh, make crucial decisions at critical times. And so that is why this aspect of it is just absolutely vital. If you have done marijuana or any other drug, you need to let it clear your system before you put your application in. And when I say clear, you need a good 90 days between you and the last time you utilized your recreational uh, habit, however you want to term that. You need to let 90 days pass between you and the last time you used so that when you apply, you will give a clean test. And remember, going forward, it is not something you can do, every now and again. They test you continually. So don't make the mistake and lose an excellent opportunity over something so, you know, not worth it. Resources. How do I find out about skilled trade positions and their openings? There are many resources out there. I have put the four um, that are that I think are most helpful. Pathfinders, Must Construction, My Next Move, and the Apprenticeship Program Job Finder. Pathfinders is an all industry planner. It doesn't matter whether or not you want to go in a skilled trade or whether or not you want to be a biology teacher. They have information on any and all vocations and career choices. They All of these tools provide you with the information on the career, meaning they tell you the skills that are involved to get it, everything that you'll be doing once you obtain it on the job. It talks about how much you can expect to make in the beginning as you continue to advance, and usually your maximum or cap off salary wise. Uh, must, especially if you're interested in going into construction, must, their website, they have a breakdown. All of them do, but Must has a breakdown of each and every skilled trade. If you want to know what a boilermaker does, it breaks it down and tells you exactly what does a boilermaker do, what can you expect, what kind of duties can you be expected to perform if you get the position of a boilermaker. And not only that, but they also provide you with the contact information of each of the 22 different skilled trade construction unions so that you can contact them to apply for a position. That's why I love their website the most. But all of them are good. My Next Move, that's an all industry planner. You can look on that website, and again, you want to be a psychologist, you want to be a hairdresser, you want to be, no matter what the industry is, they will provide you with a job description, the education level that you need to be at in order to apply. It My Next Move and Pathfinder, in addition to providing you with the particulars per trade, they also provide you with profiling tools that will help you determine what it is you want to do, because there's some people that just simply don't know, they've not made a decision, and they don't really know where to begin. Pathfinders and My Next Move provides you with um, a profiler exam. They'll ask you a series of questions based on your personality type. And then once you answer all those questions, they give you a total and they tell you, based on the answers to your question, this is the direction that you should look into as far as employment, because these are the things that matched up and are compatible with the answers to your question. In other words, say, okay, in other words, say you're the kind of person that likes to work outdoors and that you like to work with nature and plants and digging up the dirt. Well, if that truly makes you happy, then working in a warehouse would not be a good fit for you, because you thrive and you will thrive where you're most happiest. And so they try and steer you towards professions and skills that are suitable and fitted to your personality. Um, it is not 100% proof, but it's pretty close. It's pretty spot on. It matches you up pretty well if you're honest with yourself and you eliminate motivating factors like, well, I want to make sure I get paid X amount of dollars. So that's what I'm looking for. If you eliminate things like that and answer the profilers honestly, it will really match you up to what you're best suited for. I would suggest you go to those sites and try those profilers if you have absolutely no clue as to what you want to do and what kind of career you want to go into. Like I say, the Musk Construction, it deals specifically with the skill trades in construction. Um, my Next Move and Pathfinders deal with everything else. And then the Apprenticeship Program, Job Finder, this is an excellent website to go to if you're looking specifically for apprenticeship programs, not just in Michigan, but across the United States. All you have to do is type in the field that you're interested, and it will pull up for you all of the apprenticeship programs for that area. And it will give you the contact information so that you then can contact them and see about how you can go into applying for an apprenticeship program of that particular field. So all of these are very good. All of these are very excellent tools that you can use to assist you in narrowing down your career choices. The benefits of going into skilled trades. Well, currently, as I say, because there is a critical shortage of talent to fill the voids that are taking place right now from the current workers who are retiring and leaving the workforce, it's hot, 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 hot. Now, if you're the kind of person that you aren't certain that this is what you want to do, but you know, uh, I know I don't want to go to college, but I don't really know what I want to do yet. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm gonna go back. But okay, so then the next reasoning for going into skilled trades is it doesn't require you to go to college. You don't have to go and get your bachelor's degree. You don't have to get your associate's degree, and you definitely don't have to get your master's degree to enter into the skilled trades. All you need is your high school diploma or your GED. Starting salary, like I said, usually for skilled trades, if it's ununionized, you'll begin uh, between $15 and $20 an hour, depending upon which trade career you select. If it is unionized, you'll begin at $17 to $20 an hour. It is full time employment, it's not part time. So you don't have to worry about, well, okay, I can take this job here and then I'll have to get another job in order to make. No, it's full time employment, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Then on top of that, especially again, especially in construction, all the overtime you want is available because they are behind in their builds and they have to get these things done by certain dates. And so they have authorized overtime unlimited in order to meet their project deadline dates. You will receive when you go into any of the skilled trade, whether it's advanced manufacturing, construction, or automotive, you'll receive full health care benefits, medical, dental, vision, plus you'll receive your pension. You'll receive pension benefits. Pension deals with your retirement, how much money you will be earning in addition to Social Security, if that will be still in existence by the time you retire. uh, it will be part of the income that you'll be earning when you are of retirement age. Um, most Almost all of them will offer you tuition reimbursement. Tuition reimbursement is such a wonderful opportunity to earn the college degree that you want or may think you want on someone else's money and not your own. College is expensive. Oh my God, it's ridiculous the amounts they charge for um, college tuition. And most of the skilled trades offer that as a benefit. What it means is that you'll take a class, you'll pass the class, and then your company will reimburse you the money that you paid for the class. So you'll wind up getting your college degree for free, in essence. Um, Apprenticeship and job training programs, all three industries, advanced manufacturing, construction, and automotive. All three of those industries offer apprenticeship and job training program. These are uh, opportunities for you to grow and advance in your training in that particular um, position that you're in. Most of them, again, the shortest program is 2 years, the longest one is 5. You'll go through it quicker than you think. It doesn't require a lot of classroom education. Like I say, especially in the construction industry, you'll be attending class maybe once or twice a month. With automotive, you'll be attending a little bit more than that because um, automotive is set up a little bit differently. But for advanced manufacturing and construction, your class attendance will be 1 to 2 times per month, which is excellent. Um, rest of the time you're on the job learning. You know, it's truthfully how you learn how to do your job anyway, actually on the job. Here is a huge benefit that I believe exists for students that go into the skilled trades. It may not have been something that you initially thought of. Me talking to you right now might be the first time and the only time that you've heard of it or considered it. But what I'm saying to you is, especially if you don't really know what you want to do, but even if you do know what you want to do, for example, to be a teacher now, you have to get your bachelor's degree. Then you have to get your teaching certification and your master's degree. So we're looking at 6 years of school plus certification. You're easily looking at about $180,000 for that. If not, again, depending on where you get your degree at, you're looking at $180,000 for that. If you invested 3, 5, 7, 10 years into any of the skilled trade professions, at the end of 10 years, you would be in a financial position where if you still were interested in going into education, you could do so debt free. That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's one of the biggest benefits I believe skilled trades offer. Plus, it allows you to become a licensed, a professional, as well as in construction, a journeyman, which is a licensed professional there. You would be a journeyman electrician or a journeyman plumber. Um, you would have your professional license. With regards to construction, with that journeyman's license, you can call up any of the union halls in any state you desire to go to and say, hey, I'm in town for X amount of time. What kind of work do you have for me? Or you can call and say, hey, I'm going to move here and I'll be moving here on such and such day. I need to be set up with employment. And they will take care of that for you. You can go anywhere with that journeyman's license and get employment. It's just such a lucrative, excellent opportunity. You could then become a contractor, which means you can open up your own business, hire those people to work for you doing those jobs while you could be somewhere else pursuing whatever it is you want to pursue. These are what I feel are crucial benefits for going into skilled trade. Again, I promise you, if I had it to do again, I would have went this route. I really would have. So that is the end of my presentation. Leslie, do you have any questions for me? No? Okay, good deal. Again, my name is Toni Curitan. I am Student Success Coordinator for College and Career Pathways. And if you have any questions, please give me a call, 586-842-0558. extension 312. My email address is tonic@atsedu.net. Please feel free to reach out if you have questions, if you want me to connect you to, direct you to any person or information. I'm more than happy to help you. I'm sure this information um, was very helpful to you, and I wish you all a great day.